Thank you for joining us now. I am Frank Omalape. The Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited on Monday said Nigeria's oil production had increased to 1.6 million barrels per day. This is a few millions short of the 1.8 million barrels per day quota allocated to Nigeria by the Organization of Petroleum Exporting Countries. NPC Limited's Group Chief Executive Officer Mele Kyari, who was represented by the head Upstream investment of the firm Bala Wumti, revealed these at a meeting of industry stakeholders called to discuss the challenges of crude oil theft and losses affecting the oil and gas sector. He also stated that the rectangular security approach comprising of the NNPC Limited and partners, regulators, government security agencies and host communities, boosted by the adoption of technology, ensured the recovery of production from what it was in July 2022 to the current 1.67 million barrels per day. Kyari at the event, which was chaired by the Vice President Yemi Osinbajo, said the implementation of the detect, deter, destroyed and recover had paid off. In the meantime, the federal government is reviving shut-in crude oil wells in a bid to produce about 2.1 million barrels of oil daily, with an estimated worth of 2.4 trillion naira monthly from various drilling facilities in the Niger Delta. Data obtained from the Nigerian Upstream Petroleum Regulatory Commission in Abuja on Tuesday showed that about 900,000 barrels of oil per day could be produced from quick interventions on the shut-in wells, while the medium and long-term initiatives could add 1.2 million barrels of oil daily. This implies that about 2.1 million barrels of oil per day, or about 63 million barrels monthly, will be produced from the facilities. With an average price of $83 per barrel for Brent, the global benchmark for crude, the government will earn about 5.23 billion naira monthly, monthly. That's about 2.4 trillion naira at the official exchange rate of 460 naira 97 kobo to $1 through oil production from the shut-in wells currently being revived. In its latest industry paper titled Nigerian Upstream Petroleum Sector, Value Optimization, Energy Transition and Regulatory Perspectives, the chief executive of NUPRC, Gbenga Komalafe, said the committee was currently working on reviving the shut-in wells. Komalafe said the committee had submitted in its report, which had recommendations categorized into quick wins, medium and long-term initiatives that will enhance national oil and gas production volumes. The average retail price per litre of household kerosene rose by 136% to 1,105 naira in December last year from 468 naira in the same period of the previous year. The latest data released by the National Bureau of Statistics has shown. The report titled National Household Kerosene Price Watch December 2022 stated that while consumers in December 2022 paid an average of 1,105 naira, indicating an increase of almost 2% compared to 1,084 naira recorded in November last year. On a year-on-year basis, the average retail price per litre of the product rose by 136% from 468 naira in December 2021. On state profile analysis, the highest average price per litre in December last year was recorded in Abuja with 1,383 naira, followed by Akwa Ibom with 1,342 naira and Cross River with 1,300 naira. On the other hand, the lowest price was recorded in Bayelsa, followed by Jigawa, Rivers State. And in addition, analysis by zone showed that the Southeast recorded the highest average retail price per litre with 1,200 naira, followed by the Southwest and Northwest in that order. Meanwhile, a similar report by NBS on the Premium Motor Speedy Price Watch for January stated that petrol price rose by 55% in the month, an increase in price that also affected diesel and cooking gas. And how to create an efficient digital currency and ensure mass adoption, The Central Bank of Nigeria has contacted a New York tech firm to revamp the underlying technology. According to Bloomberg report, the CBN is in talks with new technology partners to develop a new and enhanced system to manage the e-naira. It was reported that the Apex Bank had discussed the plans with the New York-based technology firm R3. The report claimed that the new software for the e-naira will be created to allow the CBN have complete control over the initiative. It was also noted that the efforts to create the e-naira began in 2021 with the help of the financial software company Bit. The report stated that the new partner will not immediately take Bit's role but will help phase in total control for the central bank. Reacting to this, Bit said it was aware that the CBN works with various partners for technological innovations. And now the Debt Management Office says the federal government savings bond has received a total subscription of 45.13 billion naira between 2017 and 2022. The Director General of the DMO, Patience Oniha, disclosed this in Lagos on Tuesday. She said the savings bond was specifically designed to encourage retail investors who had done well across the 6 geopolitical zones of the country. Going by the numbers, according to her, it is a product that the DMO introduced in March 2017 to enable retail investors participate on the federal government securities market and promote financial inclusion. She said the stakeholders meeting was arranged to review the performance of the FGN savings bond and to present the portal. Oniha said that the DMO worked with Central Securities Clearance System to develop the portal. The Minister of Transportation, Mozu Sambo, has charged the Nigerian Shippers Council to ensure the establishment of a port community system. Speaking during his recent visit to the NSC headquarters in Lagos, Sambo urged the council to ensure that the port community system become operational before the end of President Muhammadu Buhari's administration. According to him, Nigeria needs a port community system that can compete favorably with its counterparts elsewhere. A statement on Monday by the Director of Press and Public Relations of Ministry of Transportation, Henshaw Ogobike, stated that the minister urged the NSC to study the port community system in other countries and replicate same in Nigeria. Speaking earlier, the Executive Secretary CEO of the Nigerian Shippers Council, Emmanuel Jimmy, commended the minister for obtaining approval for the council to implement the cargo tracking. Note that the observable success of the inland dry port projects being championed by the NC. And no fewer than 48,234 air travelers' luggage was either declared delayed or missing by foreign airlines operating in the country in 2022, according to the Nigerian Civil Aviation Authority. The Nigerian Civil Aviation Authority, in its newly released 2022 executive summary, blamed excess luggage and the non-availability of enough capacity by the airline involved to carry the luggage for delayed and missing luggage. It disclosed that 41,435 of the luggage were later found, while 6,799 of the luggage could not be traced. The document revealed that at least 24 of the airlines that operate in Nigeria during the period under review were involved in the missing luggage.